Hello everybody, got Miss Daisy right here. Had some sad news today. Come on now, you got to move. But my old self bow, I strung it up and went to shoot it, and the joker has got a split in it. And everybody's telling me you could bandage this and bandage that, but I ain't going 2 miles in the swamp with a bow that's got a crack in it with a bandage on it. So it'll make some fine knife handles. So with that said, it is a blessing to have a backup like this creek walker here. I'll be hunting with this bow here until, and maybe on, a lot. I like to hunt with different bows. I got this Osage here, a stave I've already worked down to the ring here, and I'll start working on it probably tomorrow. So maybe I'll have this is a near perfect stave too. So maybe I'll have people who don't know what a stave is. It's basically a stick. It had bark on it right here, and I got the bark off of it, and it's kind of meticulous with this Osage on the, because you have to get it down to one layer right here, to one ring, one growth ring. But I've already done that. So then I'll get it shaped into a bow. I'll probably get to work on it some in a couple days. But kind of sad because I didn't even name this bow. I killed a big boar hog and a good eating pig with it. And I drew it back and I felt a little tick. And you guys that shoot self bows, y'all know about that dreaded tick. Just a little something, and I got to looking, and it's split right here. And it's not a problem with the ring. I chased the ring proper. You got to learn from your mistakes, and I think I didn't have it bending enough right in here, and maybe developed something like a hinge like bend right here. I don't know. And some of these jokers just explode. I can't explain it. I really suck at building self bows. I've built some. One that should blow up is still shooting. Excuse me, it's still shooting in there. And this one, now I've shot this bow, I'm not exaggerating, 1,000 times. I bet I shot it yesterday before this happened at least 100 times. At least 100 times. And I don't know. I actually thought about chasing the rings down a couple of times from the top and getting below that split and then shorten it until the pounds get right. I don't know if that'll work, but I don't know. It's pretty deep in there, but we'll see. It's something to piddle with one day. But the goal is to hunt with I'm gonna be hunting with my creek walker, which I love shooting hill style bows. Y'all know that if you followed my videos. My cousin flying an airplane over me here, and this is a fine bow. So I mean, it's a blessing to have a bow like this to shoot anyway. And then we'll get started on that other one. I was just going to show you. People say, they'll see me shooting a different bow and say, why are you doing that? Well, that bow there died. So I'll hunt with the creek walker. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. I had the best Christmas ever. I had family around and just a wonderful time. And I thank the good Lord for those blessings. The wind's blowing my camera around. It's actually summer today here in South Georgia. It might be winter tomorrow. I don't know, but it's summer today in South Georgia, December the 27th. And then it's supposed to get cold next week though. And I got a good hunt planned, a 3-day hunt planned for next week if nothing don't happen. And I doubt I won't have that new self bow shooting by then. So we'll be hunting with my creek walker. And I love to shoot that bow. I actually come out here, shot a few arrows and drilling with it. It shoots good. And it shoots, I thought my self bow shot as hard as them hill style bows. It don't shoot it don't shoot nothing like that creek walker. That creek walker slings an arrow. And I guess while we're talking about these bows and my bad luck here with this, not bad luck, I shot that bow to death. It's time for it to blow up probably. But it just popped in my head here. I killed a good mature boar hog. And I'm going to tell the story, what happened. Nobody knows about this except for a couple of good friends. But the big boar I killed with the self bow here a while back, I got in a group of hogs. It was a ripe sow with a bunch of boars, at least 10 of them. And they heard me coming, and 2 of them come running at me. And usually when some boar hogs come at you like that, they didn't think I was somebody, they thought I was another hog. When they start to get close, you go ahead and draw, and when they get pretty close to you, they'll figure it out and turn and hesitate, and you drill one of them broadside. Well, these jokers kept coming. And at about probably 5 yards, I said I got to turn him. And so I shot for his forehead, and he was a little to my left. I hit him right in the eyeball, and it rolled him just like that. And I wasn't throwing it wasn't like he was out there and I was throwing a Hail Mary. I was trying to turn him to get him off of me. And there were 2 of them side by side. And in the video where I killed that hog, you'll see him flop and slide, and it looks long in the camera, but he's like 4 yards from me right there on the ground. But then I shot him again. He went down flopping, kind of like a spine shot would do. And I grabbed another arrow and shot him, and shot completely through him with that self bow through the ribs. So my point to that conversation is that was an exciting hunt, but it also was that self bow with the 670 grain arrow at about 46, 47 pounds shot completely through a 200-pound boar with a Zwickey No Mercy broadhead. That's pretty solid penetration. So this other bow, my Creek Walker, now it's really given me a lot of confidence in my rigs that I'm shooting, and it's also a testament to a heavy arrow as far as I'm concerned. I always recommend heavy arrows, and there you have it. So that's a pretty cool story. You know the story about the big boar now, and good buddy Ricky Bullard, he does skull mounts, State Line Skull Works, something like that. He's gonna skull mount that boar for me with and have the arrow stuck through there like it's like it was. So that's a pretty cool deal. And it wasn't the shot I was intending on that big boar, but it worked out pretty good. And you know, you have to, it just goes to show, I've been hunting hogs my whole, for like 30-something years. And I've had a couple of hogs run at me, but they would always turn. And this one didn't turn. And his buddy did. When I shot him, his buddy turned, but this one didn't turn. He was coming. So at one time, Target Panic didn't have time to get in the way. So anyway, that's the story of my hog that I killed. And I didn't tell everybody that to start with. I just, you hear a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't have shot him facing you, blah, blah, blah. If a joker's running at you and you shoot him at 4 yards, you're going to shoot him anywhere you can to make him turn. So I just didn't bring it up, but what the heck, I thought I would now. So bow exploded, or it's got a crack in it. It didn't blow up. I bet if I string it and shoot it a few more times, it'd come apart. And I'm gonna build another one, probably close to just like this one. I'll heat it and put some reflex deflex in it. And I'm gonna shoot my Creek Walker trading bow until I get that one built. And probably, I enjoy shooting a Creek Walker bow. I may shoot it all through the summer, who knows. But anyway, thank y'all for watching my videos. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. Let's look forward to a good new year in Christ. And one thing, I was listening to a guy talk the other day, and he said if everybody strived to be a better man tomorrow than they are today, the world would be a much better place. So y'all keep the good Lord first and strive to be better tomorrow than you are today. See y'all next time.